Your failure is not final. Your detour is not defeat. Your delay is not denial. Welcome to Faith Forward with Bobby Sajuti, a space where stories breathe, wounds speak, and hope rises. Here we don't just talk about faith, we walk through it. Today, I would like to talk about your story isn't over. There are moments in life when the silence feels louder than the promise, when the weight of disappointment makes you question if you ever heard God right, when the dreams feel distant, when the calling feels crushed, and the story feels finished. But I came to tell you today, your story isn't over. Not because I said so, but because the author hasn't put his pen down. You see, we serve a God who doesn't write in straight lines. He writes in redemption. He writes in resurrection. He writes in the ink of grace. And sometimes the most powerful chapters begin with heartbreak. Moses thought his story ended in exile. Joseph thought his story ended in the prison. Ruth thought her story ended in widowhood. But God was just turning the page. Because when God writes your story, He doesn't skip the pain, He repurposes it. He doesn't erase your scars, He anoints them. He doesn't cancel your calling, He deepens it. So, if you're in a season of silence, a valley of confusion, a chapter of loss, don't close the book. Don't walk off the stage. Don't hang up your hope. Because the author of life is still writing and He's not done with you. Your failure is not final. Your detour is not defeat. Your delay is not denial. In fact, the very thing you thought disqualified you might be the thing God uses to deliver others. Your pain becomes prophecy. Your testimony becomes a tool. Your story becomes a sanctuary. And listen, this isn't just about you. It's about the generations watching you, your children, your community, your legacy. They need to see what faith looks like in the fire, what obedience looks like in the unknown, what resilience looks like when the world says, quit. So rise, speak, build, believe, because your story isn't over, it's just getting good.